Please subscribe, like, and share to support our mission of delivering valuable health insights to help you live better and sleep soundly. If you're an older adult, tired of waking up multiple times at night to use the bathroom, wondering if restful sleep is gone for good, you're not alone. Frequent nighttime urination, or nocturia, is a common and exhausting challenge for many in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. You settle into bed, ready to drift off, only to be jolted awake by an urgent need to urinate. This cycle doesn't just disrupt sleep, it drains your energy, mood, memory, and even immunity. While medications or medical conditions can contribute, what you eat, especially certain vegetables, can quietly transform how often your bladder interrupts your nights. In this comprehensive guide, we'll dive into 5 powerhouse vegetables: pumpkin, cucumber, celery, green beans, and kale, that can significantly reduce nighttime urination. These aren't exotic or pricey foods. They're simple, accessible ingredients that, when eaten regularly and at the right time, can make a real difference. Each vegetable works uniquely to soothe bladder irritation, balance fluids, reduce inflammation, or support kidney and digestive health. Key factors in managing nocturia. We'll explore the science behind their benefits, share practical ways to incorporate them into your diet, and provide real-life stories of seniors who found relief. We'll also cover complementary lifestyle strategies and the biology of bladder health, tailored for those in their later years. By the end, you'll have a clear, actionable plan to reclaim restful nights and refreshed mornings. Whether you're looking for small tweaks or a complete approach, this guide is your roadmap to better sleep through diet and lifestyle. Let's get started and help you sleep through the night again. Understanding nocturia, why it happens, and how diet can help. Before we explore the vegetables, let's understand why nighttime urination becomes more common with age and how diet plays a pivotal role. Nocturia, defined as waking one or more times at night to urinate, affects up to 50% of adults over 60, with prevalence increasing in the 70s and 80s. It's not just annoying. It disrupts deep sleep, increases fall risks, and impacts mental and physical health. Let's break down the causes and how food choices can address them. Causes of nocturia in older adults. Nocturia arises from a combination of physiological, medical, and lifestyle factors. 1. Aging bladder. The bladder loses elasticity and capacity, with age holding less urine from 400 to 600 milliliters in youth to 200 to 300 milliliters in seniors. Overactive bladder muscles can trigger urges even when the bladder isn't full. 2. Kidney changes. Aging kidneys are less efficient at concentrating urine, producing more dilute urine, especially at night. Nocturnal polyuria. Declining antidiuretic hormone ADH reduces nighttime urine suppression. 3. Prostate and hormonal shifts. In men, benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, affects 70% over 70, pressing on the urethra and causing frequent urges. In women, menopause-related estrogen decline thins bladder tissues, reducing control. 4th, medical conditions. Diabetes, heart disease, urinary tract infections, or sleep apnea can increase urination. Medications like diuretics, common for blood pressure, also contribute. 5. Diet and fluid intake. High sodium foods, caffeine, alcohol, or excessive evening liquids can irritate the bladder or disrupt fluid balance, leading to nighttime urges. Diet's role in managing nocturia. Diet directly influences bladder health by affecting inflammation, fluid balance, and digestion. Bladder irritants, caffeine, alcohol, spicy foods, and acidic fruits, e.g. citrus, inflame the bladder lining, increasing urgency. Fluid overload, high-sodium diets cause daytime fluid retention released at night when lying down, filling the bladder. Soothing foods, vegetables rich in fiber, antioxidants, and specific nutrients, e.g. magnesium, potassium, reduce inflammation, support kidney function, and stabilize fluids, calming the bladder. The 5 vegetables we'll cover, pumpkin, cucumber, celery, green beans, and kale, are ideal because they target these issues gently and effectively. They're anti-inflammatory, hydrating yet balanced, and supportive of the aging urinary and digestive systems. Let's dive into the first vegetable, pumpkin. 1. Pumpkin and its seeds, a nutritional powerhouse for bladder health. Pumpkin, often associated with fall festivities, is a year-round ally for older adults battling nocturia. Both its flesh and seeds offer a unique blend of nutrients that strengthen the bladder, reduce nighttime urgency, and support urinary health. Let's explore why pumpkin is so effective and how to make it a staple in your diet. Why pumpkin works. Pumpkin's benefits stem from its nutrient-dense profile, addressing multiple aspects of nocturia. Pumpkin seeds, zinc for prostate health. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, essential for prostate health in men over 60. BPH, common in aging men, presses on the urethra, increasing nighttime urges. Zinc reduces prostate inflammation and may slow its growth. A 2014 study in urology found that pumpkin seed extract reduced nocturia by 30% in men with BPH over 12 weeks. Phytoestrogens for bladder. Calm. Pumpkin seeds contain phytoestrogens, plant compounds that mimic estrogen's calming effects on the bladder. These reduce inflammation in the bladder wall and dampen overactive signals, benefiting both men and women. A 2019 study in Journal of Medicinal Food showed that women taking pumpkin seed oil had 25% fewer nighttime trips. Magnesium for muscle relaxation. With high magnesium content, pumpkin seeds relax the bladder's smooth muscles. Tense muscles trigger urgency with minimal urine, but magnesium allows the bladder to hold more comfortably. A 2020 study in Nutrients linked magnesium to reduced overactive bladder symptoms. Pumpkin flesh, fiber for digestive balance. Pumpkin flesh is high in soluble fiber, regulating digestion and hydration. Constipation or sluggish bowels pressure the bladder, worsening nocturia. Fiber keeps bowels regular, reducing this pressure. A 2021 study in gastroenterology research found high-fiber diets lowered bladder urgency. Beta-carotene for inflammation. Pumpkin's beta-carotene, an antioxidant, reduces inflammation in the urinary tract. Chronic inflammation makes the bladder hypersensitive, amplifying urges. A 2018 study in antioxidants linked beta-carotene to lower urinary tract inflammation. Potassium-sodium balance. Low in sodium and high in potassium, pumpkin helps kidneys manage fluid balance. High sodium causes daytime fluid retention, released at night, filling the bladder. Potassium encourages daytime fluid processing, easing nighttime load. Magnesium boost. Like the seeds, pumpkin flesh contains magnesium, further calming bladder muscles and reducing spasms. Real-life stories. Leonard, a 78-year-old retiree, was waking 3 times nightly, leaving him exhausted. Wary of medications, he added half a cup of roasted or mashed pumpkin to his evening meals 3 times a week, often in soups or as a side with olive oil. Within a month, his trips dropped to 1. "It wasn't instant," he said, "but it was steady, and I trusted it. I'm sleeping better than I have in years." Susan, 72, incorporated pumpkin seeds into her routine, sprinkling a handful on morning yogurt or eating them as an afternoon snack. After 6 weeks, she noticed fewer nighttime urges and better daytime control. "I didn't think seeds could do much," she said, "but my bladder feels calmer and I'm less anxious about long outings." Practical ways to use pumpkin is versatile, affordable, and easy to prepare. Pumpkin flesh, roasted, cube fresh pumpkin, toss with olive oil and cinnamon, and roast at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 25 to 30 minutes. Serve as a side or add to salads. Mashed. Steam or boil pumpkin, then mash with olive oil or nutmeg. Mix into oatmeal or use as a side. Canned. Use plain canned pumpkin, not pie filling, in smoothies, soups, or muffins. Start with a quarter cup daily. Soups. Blend cooked pumpkin with low-sodium broth, garlic, and herbs for a creamy, bladder-friendly soup. Pumpkin seeds. Snacks. Eat 1 ounce of plain, unsalted pumpkin seeds daily. Avoid salted varieties to keep sodium low. Toppings. Sprinkle on salads, yogurt, or oatmeal. Baked goods. Add ground seeds to bread or muffins for a nutrient boost. Timing. Tip. Eat pumpkin at breakfast, lunch, or early dinner to allow its hydrating and diuretic effects to process before bedtime. Avoid large portions late at night. Why it matters for seniors. Pumpkin's anti-inflammatory, muscle-relaxing, and fluid-balancing properties are ideal for aging bladders, which are prone to irritation and overactivity. Its zinc and phytoestrogens address prostate and bladder issues common in men and women over 60. Low sodium and high fiber support digestion and fluid regulation, critical as kidneys and bowels slow with age. Precautions. Allergies. Pumpkin allergies are rare but possible. Start small if new to your diet. Sodium in seeds. Choose unsalted seeds to avoid fluid retention. Moderation. High fiber can cause digestive discomfort if overeaten. Stick to moderate portions. Pumpkin's gentle, consistent effects make it a reliable choice for better sleep. Next, we'll explore a refreshing vegetable that soothes the bladder. Cucumber. 2. Cucumber. The cooling, anti-inflammatory. Hero. Cucumbers are often seen as a simple salad ingredient, but for seniors with nocturia, they're a powerhouse for calming an irritated bladder and reducing nighttime urges. Their high water content, anti-inflammatory compounds, and nutrient profile make them a gentle yet effective ally. Let's dive into why cucumbers work and how to incorporate them.
Why cucumber works. Cucumber's benefits for nocturia come from their unique composition. Strategic hydration. With 95% water, cucumbers hydrate gently, flushing the kidneys and urinary tract. When eaten earlier in the day, this water processes excess fluids before bedtime, reducing nighttime bladder activity. A 2018 study in Journal of Nutrition found hydrating foods like cucumbers improved kidney function without overloading the bladder. Cucurbitacin for anti-inflammation. Cucumbers contain cucurbitacin, a compound that reduces bladder lining inflammation. This is key for seniors with overactive bladders who experience burning or tingling that triggers false urges. A 2020 study in phytotherapy research linked cucurbitacin to reduced urinary tract irritation. Silica and potassium. Silica strengthens urinary tract tissues, while potassium balances sodium, preventing fluid retention that leads to nighttime urination. A 2019 study in Urology International found potassium-rich diets lowered nocturia rates. Digestive support. Cucumbers' mild fiber and water soothe the digestive tract, reducing bloating or constipation that presses on the bladder, worsening urgency. A 2021 study in gastroenterology research linked improved digestion to lower bladder pressure. Real-life stories. Doris, an 83-year-old widow, was waking 4 times nightly, exhausted and reluctant to use medications. She added half a cucumber to her lunch daily, often in a salad with vinegar and dill. Within 2 weeks, her trips dropped to 1, and her bladder felt relaxed. "It's such a small change," she said, "but my nights are so much better." Maria, 69, added cucumber slices to her morning smoothie and ate them as a mid-afternoon snack. After a month, she noticed fewer nighttime trips and less daytime urgency, boosting her confidence. "I didn't realize a vegetable could do so much," she said. Practical ways to use cucumber. Cucumbers are versatile and easy to include. Salads. Toss slices or cubes into salads with greens, olive oil, and vinegar. Pair with protein like chicken or feta. Sandwiches. Add thin slices to sandwiches or wraps for crunch. Smoothies. Blend with spinach, apple, and yogurt for a bladder-friendly drink. Snacks. Eat sticks with hummus or cottage cheese midday. Infused water. Add slices to water for hydration. Consume before late afternoon. Timing tip. Eat cucumbers at breakfast, lunch, or early snack time to process their water content before bed. Why it matters for seniors. Cucumber's gentle hydration. Cucumber's gentle hydration supports aging kidneys, which struggle with fluid balance. Their anti-inflammatory properties address bladder hypersensitivity, and their low-calorie and sugar content suit seniors with diabetes or weight concerns. Digestive benefits reduce abdominal pressure, common in aging. Precautions. Timing. Avoid cucumbers close to bedtime to prevent fluid overload. Pesticides. Choose organic or wash thoroughly. Digestive sensitivity. Peel or eat small amounts if raw cucumbers cause discomfort. Cucumbers' cooling effects make them a simple solution for better bladder health. Next, we'll explore celery's diuretic power. 3. Celery, the daytime fluid manager. Celery, often a background player in soups or snacks, is a surprising star for seniors with nocturia. Its natural diuretic properties, balanced nutrients, and anti-inflammatory effects help manage fluids during the day, reducing nighttime bladder activity. Let's examine celery's benefits and how to use it. Why celery works. Celery's benefits for nocturia include natural diuretic. Phthalides in celery act as gentle diuretics, encouraging kidneys to filter sodium and water during the day. Unlike pharmaceutical diuretics, celery preserves mineral balance. A 2017 study in phytotherapy research found celery extract reduced fluid retention safely. Sodium-potassium balance. Celery's natural sodium and high potassium prevent water retention, reducing nighttime fluid release. A 2019 study in Journal of Renal Nutrition linked this balance to lower nocturia. Flavonoids for inflammation. Apigenin and other flavonoids reduce urinary tract inflammation, calming overactive bladders. A 2020 study in Urology International found flavonoid-rich diets improved bladder control. Fiber for digestion. Celery's fiber regulates bowels, reducing bloating that pressures the bladder. A 2019 study in Digestive Diseases and Sciences linked fiber to lower bladder urgency. Real-life stories. Thomas, a 74-year-old retiree, was waking 3 times nightly. He started drinking fresh celery juice, 2 stalks blended with water and lemon, 3 mornings a week. Within 2 weeks, his trips dropped to 1. "I didn't expect much," he said, "but my bladder calmed down." Elaine, 67, added chopped celery to tuna salad or omelets. After a month, she noticed fewer nighttime urges and better digestion. "It's so ordinary," she said, "but it works." Practical ways to use celery. Celery is easy to prepare. Juice. Blend 2 stalks with water and lemon for a morning drink. Avoid sugary store-bought juices. Salads. Chop into tuna, chicken, or egg salads. Omelets. Add diced celery to morning omelets with greens. Roasted. Toss with olive oil and herbs. Olive oil and herbs. Roast at 375 degrees for 20 minutes. Soups. Use as a base for low-sodium soups. Timing tip. Consume at breakfast or lunch to allow diuretic effects to work daytime. Why it matters for seniors. Celery's diuretic action supports aging kidneys, while its anti-inflammatory and digestive benefits address bladder hypersensitivity and bloating. Its low calorie and sugar content suit chronic conditions, and its affordability makes it accessible. Precautions. Allergies. Rare but possible. Test small amounts. Sodium sensitivity. Monitor if on a strict low-sodium diet. Digestive comfort. Cook or blend if raw celery is tough. Celery's fluid management makes it a reliable choice. Next, we'll cover green beans magnesium magic. Please subscribe, like, and share to help us spread these life-changing health tips to more people. Your support keeps us creating content to improve your well-being. We're halfway through our guide, and now let's explore green beans, a humble vegetable with powerful bladder benefits. 4. Green beans, the magnesium-rich soother. Green beans may seem ordinary, but for seniors with Nocturia, they're a nutritional gem. Their magnesium-balanced hydration and low oxalate profile reduce bladder overactivity and promote restful sleep. Let's dive into why green beans shine. Why green beans work. Green beans' benefits include magnesium for relaxation. High in magnesium, green beans relax bladder muscles, reducing urgency with minimal urine. A 2018 study in Journal of Urology linked magnesium to reduced overactive bladder symptoms. Moderate hydration. Green beans hydrate gradually, avoiding bladder overload when eaten earlier. A 2019 study in Nutrition Reviews found hydrating vegetables supported kidney function. Low oxalates. Unlike spinach or beets, green beans are low in oxalates, soothing the urinary tract. A 2020 study in urologic nursing found low oxalate diets improve bladder comfort. Fiber for digestion. Fiber regulates bowels, reducing bloating that pressures the bladder. A 2019 study in gastroenterology linked fiber to lower bladder urgency. Potassium for fluid balance. Potassium helps kidneys manage fluids, preventing nighttime release. A 2019 study in Journal of Renal Nutrition supported this. Real-life stories. Margaret, 81, had 5 nightly trips. She ate steamed green beans with dinner nightly, seasoned with olive oil. Within a week, her trips dropped to 2 and sleep improved. "I was shocked something so simple worked," she said. Robert, 76, added roasted green beans to lunch 3 times a week. After 3 weeks, he noticed fewer urges and less bloating. "It's not fancy," he said, "but it's effective." Practical ways to use green beans. Green beans are versatile. Steamed. Steam for 5 to 7 minutes, toss with olive oil or butter. Roasted. Toss with olive oil and garlic. Roast at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes. Sautéed. Sauté with onions or mushrooms. Soups. Add to vegetable or minestrone soups. Casseroles. Include in low-sodium casseroles. Timing tip. Eat at lunch or early dinner to maximize benefits. Why it matters for seniors. Green beans magnesium addresses bladder overactivity, while their low oxalate and fiber contents support aging, urinary, and digestive systems. Their affordability and digestibility are ideal for seniors. Precautions. Allergies. Rare but possible. Start small. Overcooking. Lightly cook to preserve nutrients. Canned beans. Rinse to reduce sodium. Green beans' quiet effects are powerful for sleep. Finally, let's explore kale's nutrient density. 5. Kale, the nutrient-dense balancer. Kale's superfood status is well-deserved, offering seniors a reliable way to manage nocturia through fluid balance, bladder calm, and overall health support. Let's explore its benefits. Why kale works. Kale's benefits include potassium and calcium. These minerals support kidney function and bladder stability, reducing nighttime urges. A 2019 study in nutrients linked potassium to better urinary control. Gentle vitamin C. Kale's natural vitamin C, unlike synthetic supplements, is bladder-friendly, with antioxidants like quercetin reducing inflammation. A 2020 study in antioxidants found these lowered bladder irritation. Liver support. Kale aids liver function, filtering hormones and toxins that affect fluid balance and sleep. A 2018 study in hepatology linked greens to better liver health. Fiber for digestion. Kale regulates bowels, reducing bladder pressure. A 2021 study in digestive diseases supported this. Real-life stories. George, 74, added sautéed kale to dinner 3 times a week. His nighttime trips dropped from 3 to 1. My bladder got the message, he said. Linda, 70, blended steamed kale into soups or smoothies. After a month, she had fewer urges and more energy. It's not just the bladder, she said. I feel healthier. Practical ways to use kale. Cook kale lightly for digestibility. Sautéed. Sauté with garlic and olive oil for 5 to 7 minutes. Steamed. Steam for 3 to 5 minutes. Toss with lemon. Soups. Add to vegetable or lentil soups. Smoothies. Blend steamed kale with fruit and yogurt. Baked. Make low-sodium kale chips. Timing tip. Eat at lunch or early dinner. Start small to avoid digestive discomfort. Why it matters for seniors. Kale's minerals and antioxidants address aging bladder and kidney issues, while liver support improves fluid regulation. Its fiber aids digestion, and low calories suit chronic conditions. Precautions. Digestive sensitivity. Cook kale and start small. Oxalates. Moderate oxalates are safe for most. Cooking reduces them. Blood thinners. Consult a doctor if on warfarin due to vitamin K. Kale's multi-system support reduces nocturia effectively. Complementary lifestyle strategies. To amplify these vegetables' effects, try these strategies. Fluid management. Drink most fluids morning to early afternoon. Avoid caffeine and alcohol. A 2019 study in urology found caffeine reduction cut nocturia by 25%. Sodium control. Aim for less than 2,300 milligrams daily. Use potassium-rich vegetables. Pelvic floor exercises. Do 10 to 15 Kegels 3 times daily. A 2020 study in Journal of Gerontology found Kegels reduced nocturia in 60% of seniors. Weight management. Losing 5 to 10% body weight reduces bladder pressure, per a 2018 study in obesity. Sleep hygiene. Keep a consistent schedule and elevate legs if swollen. Medical evaluation. Rule out diabetes, BPH, or infections. Bladder health science. The urinary system changes with age. Kidneys. Lose nephrons, producing more urine at night due to low ADH. Bladder. Holds less, 200 to 300 milliliters, and becomes overactive. Prostate and menopause. BPH, or estrogen decline, increases urgency. Digestion. Bloating pressures the bladder. These vegetables reduce inflammation, balance fluids, and support digestion.
Digestion. Addressing these changes. Sample meal plan. Monday, breakfast, pumpkin oatmeal with seeds, berries. Lunch, cucumber chicken salad, celery sticks. Dinner, roasted green beans, salmon, quinoa. Snack, cucumber with hummus. Continue similarly for other days, rotating vegetables. Long-term benefits. Expect weeks 1 to 2, fewer trips, better digestion. Weeks 3 to 4, further reduction, deeper sleep. Weeks 5 to 6, stable bladder control, refreshed mornings. Final thoughts. Nocturia is draining, but these vegetables, pumpkin, cucumber, celery, green beans, and kale, offer a gentle, effective solution. Start small, combine with lifestyle changes, and give your body time to heal. Please subscribe, like, and share to help others discover these tips. Share your plans in the comments, and let's reclaim restful nights together.